You're good.
Hello.
How is everybody?
Hi, Susie.
13. Hello, hello.
Hello. Hello,
Hello.
Sassy from across the country. Isn't that cool that we can wave from across the country?
I always forget that, like, that other side thing.
Yes, the other side.
How do you like my orange I'm sporting for, like, the week of Halloween?
You are. You're very orangey.
Very orangey.
Actually, it's a very good color on you.
I bought some new shirts this week, and I'm all like, ooh, they feel really good. And they have little pockets. I love that because they're, like, long. You can wear them over leggings. Not to be confused with the workout. They are workout pants, but they're also, some people call them leggings. But
so do your workout pants have pockets?
Yes.
Okay, so you're double pocketed, and now we can actually say those are like almost wearable. You're ready for work, almost.
Yeah,
almost ready for work.
I could literally fit like everything I own, and between my
all of your 4 pockets.
I mean, I wouldn't need any kind of a purse because, you know, I got space everywhere.
You got space everywhere. Yeah. Everywhere. I definitely love, actually, the leggings that I'm wearing have pockets. And I was like, good. So if I ever go to the gym or wet yoga, I'll have pockets to put my stuff in. But that will probably never happen.
Hello. But remember though, wet yoga. Well,
they didn't say it was wet naked yoga, so I'm assuming that you could still have pockets for treats for that creepy owl that's going to stare at you.
That was for the tree.
Yeah, creepy owl treats. Oh yes, the tree bark.
So does yours have pockets like down in the sides, or is it just like
No, if I threw on a belt,
I like that.
If I threw on a belt and a sport coat, you know, a nice little blazer, maybe I'd be able to get away with it at work.
That'd be good to go.
That'd be good to go.
So I have a question. So how did you like this week's episode of 90 Day Fiance the other way?
So can I just tell you, I feel like it's the season of cheating. Either somebody has cheated or is being accused of cheating, or being accused of being on social media and almost cheating.
Or some of their stories could be completely made up for TLC.
Or some of them could be completely made up for TLC.
Yeah, because here's the thing. We've never actually seen, I don't want to start with them first, though. But the one couple that's, you know, doing the little messaging here and there and whatnot, I didn't see any messages. Not from him. Did you?
Wait, they didn't show the receipts?
No, they didn't show the receipts.
I cannot believe it.
As far as Instagram and YouTube are concerned, it never happened.
Never happened. Unless you got the receipts, it never happened.
I should contact Alina and say, if we did not see it, it did not happen.
It did not happen. If they didn't see it, it did not happen.
89 says I have nothing to contribute.
I have nothing to contribute.
Does this mean you did not watch Mod 89 or you just got nothing?
She got nothing.
She got nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
So should we start? Let's see. Who should we start with?
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Let's get Corey and Evelyn out of the way because, oh, God.
Oh, what a snooze fest at this point. I thought it was cute. I feel like it's so, like, fabricated. I've decided to make hamburgers.
Oh, I know. The acting is really bad.
The acting is really bad. I feel like the tears are real. Evelyn does a great job. The tears brought me to some emotions of maybe something really might have actually happened. I was Corey did a really good job of trying to play the cute dumb guy.
He did.
It's kind of not working anymore.
I want you to really quickly look at this name. Read the name.
Susie is my Debbie from Canada.
I was like, wait, I go, did you subscribe yet? And she goes, hello, I've been coming into your lives.
Susie.
Deb. And she goes, well, I'm going to put Susie, it's me, Debbie from Canada. Good job.
Oh my God. That's really funny. Hi, Minnie.
Hey, Minnie.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Oh, wait, Mod 89 doesn't watch any of our shows? I'm here because I love y'all.
She actually she doesn't need to watch the show. She comes here. So she doesn't have to watch.
That's right. You don't have to watch them because we're going to tell you how we're just going to tell you how like good or bad it is.
Good or bad. I think
I have a little clip. What is it that? Okay, here we go. I'm going to turn off my camera. So, yeah. Who are these two schmucks still Nobody cares about them. Storyline is beyond boring, repetitive, and embarrassingly staged. Okay, I absolutely 1000% agree with this.
Oh my God. I think instead of discussion, instead where you see where it says discussion, I think it should just say discuss. Oh, Sharon. Right. They need to go. You know what? And I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't even want to watch either one of these two on The Single Life because they are so boring. It is just unreal.
I can't.
And even trying to make up the drama, it doesn't even work.
And don't get me wrong, I've met Corey in person, and he's a pretty nice guy. He is a little shy, so I kind of get that part. But
apparently he wasn't too shy to get himself another girl while he was separated from Evelyn. So
your sound. Hold on, I'm gonna send you a message there, Missy. Private chat.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Sound is off. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Oh, my sound is off. Can people not hear me? I can hear you.
I think I just left my own studio. Sorry.
Can anybody else hear me, or can Susie?
Now it's better. Now it's better. I dropped down and came back up, and now it's better.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Wait, you're already in here. Why did you ask to come back?
Oh, I'm back. I did. That's old.
That's old. Okay.
Yeah, that's old.
I'm not gonna delete it. I'll leave it there just in case. Yes, it's much better. Much better. Yeah, these two, there's not really much I can say about them except for okay, I get that he says he cheated, but didn't she originally cheat with Raul?
Well, yes.
Or was that a lie too?
I don't know if it was or not. I kind of want to say that was a guy that she had on the back burner if Corey didn't work. And then Raul had a big mouth and told Corey all about it. And now Raul is off the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, yes, then. So, it's, yeah, I just don't get the feels for them anymore, to tell you the truth. The feels are gone.
I have to admit, though, this season, this is the first time I think I've ever seen her actually shed a tear.
Yes,
so
she did.
I will give her credit for that. This season, she is like actually crying. Now
she seems like a person, like a real person.
Yeah, it's easier to kind of, And I don't get me wrong, I have been blocked by Evelyn for like months. Don't even know why. Probably because I spoke up and said something I shouldn't have. But I didn't bully, but she might have seen it that way. And
Right.
I've been blocked for months, but I can see her on my 90-day page, and she's a really tough nut to crack. It's almost like, are you even gonna like what you see when you get into the middle of it? You know?
No. I got to tell you, I used to follow her until I was like, sorry, I am not a 17-year-old boy. I don't need to constantly see you in your bathing suit. I was like starting to even start to get a little uncomfortable.
Are you sure?
I was just like,
I think the reason that I don't give her so much crap about looking so tiny in her bathing suit is because when I was a teenager / in my 20s, I was very teeny tiny.
Right.
Like, I looked like a boy. I had no curves anywhere.
But did you plaster yourself all over social media?
There was no such thing as social media.
Don't age yourself.
No social media. No. Instead, I got called, toothpick and anorexic, and I'm just like, okay, cool. I eat cheeseburgers all the time.
Debbie from Canada says she likes her, so we do have a vote for Evelyn. You know what? I will tell you. Debbie,
I can't be friends with you anymore.
I don't know. I have to agree with Debbie on the bluntness. Evelyn is pretty.
She did do a live where she was vulnerable. I remember seeing that. She says Rachel. She calls Rachel because you're Rachel now. Just call her girl, whatever you want. I think she doesn't like Rocky, but we'll see. Says, oh, you and my 86-year-old aunt would get along. She saw her on TV and she said she shouldn't dress like that.
Debbie, only if she drinks beer and does shots.
But here's the thing. She can get away with dressing like that because she's got the little teeny tiny body.
She can, but what I'm just saying is not every picture, like, she's at the bar. She's in her bathing suit. Now, and I get it. That's where she also lives. But I kind of feel like there's a little bit of sort of like exploiting the sexuality. Sort of like Larissa. I always felt like Larissa was just like, girl, your boobs can't get any bigger. You're going to end up falling over. Between your boobs and your lips, you are so front heavy that I don't understand what you're doing. But what I'm
surprised that she doesn't have serious back issues. Because that has to be has to be really heavy.
Right.
I'm not understanding that look. I feel like she has total body dysmorphia at this point and thinks, now this is my opinion, allegedly. I know you have to say that. My opinion is that she's just not ever going to be completely happy with her body, no matter how much work she does.
No.
Whereas I will give this to Evelyn. She's very natural. She hasn't had any work done. No. You don't see any, big boobs and whatnot going on.
Trying to get the big boobs or anything like that. She's totally natural. Totally natural. But you gotta love.
The door, and she was actually dressed.
What? I don't know if I believe you. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I've ever seen.
Like when
she was dressed on TV today. I mean,
makes sense though. When I went on a cruise, I don't even know why I took clothes because I was always in my bathing suit.
Yep.
But I had a lot of, they had a little more curves at that point, and I had a rocking body. I ain't lying. I did. I showed that bad boy off too, and that's how.
And you were like, and I'm gonna show it all off.
How I ended up here in Arizona. Oh my gosh, I should have put clothes on. This looks painful. Yes, that does look painful. It does, Manny. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she does. Now, I could be completely wrong, but I don't think so.
Yes.
And if I'm wrong, I'm never going to admit it. So I'm just here to tell y'all. I don't admit if I'm wrong. I do. I do. All right, so I'm done with them. That's all I got to say about them.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're even still. I guess they're still together. I don't know.
Schmucks, as the meme said. What are these schmucks still doing up here? So maybe they'll be the schmucks from now on instead of Corey and Evelyn.
Debbie, I did see that she wants to go bigger.
She does not want to go bigger.
Yes, she does.
How much bigger can she go?
I don't know. And what kind of plastic surgeon would do that? If they go any bigger with her, that's at that point, that's almost like
malpractice. That's malpractice.
At that point. I mean, she's already to the point where, if the wind hits her from behind, she's going to fall right over.
People go behind her just going, just to see. She has no skin left.
She might be right, though. Have you ever watched that show, Botched?
Yes.
Have you ever seen where they have like huge breasts like that and they get a flashlight and they shine it like right here and you can see straight through? Because their skin is so it's just nothing left. It's very thin. It's stretched out so thin. Think about it. If she ever had those removed, just be big old saggy skin.
Oh my God. She'd have 80-year-old beards. Oh my God. Yep, that's right, Debbie. Yep. It is going to be the crossover. Mm-hmm. We like to always talk about crossovers. Mm-hmm. But she will be able to watch crossover.
You don't see that very often with TLC. Have you noticed that?
What?
You don't see crossovers very, very often. I don't
know.
Have we ever seen a crossover?
We have not. I'd like to.
Let me tell you something.
I would like to see somebody from the U.S. get married to somebody overseas who's in jail.
There you go. 90 Day Fiance, Love After Lockup. Boom. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Done and done.
Right. That's what I want. That's what I want to see.
I would love that.
That's what I want to say. Okay. Now we just said that. That will probably be next season.
Let's see. Who do we have next? Oh, God. They're all such a mess. I'm going to save the best for last, which if anybody knows anything about me at all, Kenny and Armando are my babies.
Those are your faves.
They're my babies.
Very emotional this
chat
week.
With them often. We voice message back and forth. I love both of them to death. And we'll talk about that towards the end. But I'm telling you right now, I have nothing ever negative to say about them. So that's not going to happen on here. We'll go. Oh, you want to go with Skiddly Poop, or do you want to go with Miss? I can't call him Steven. That's my ex's name, so I'm just gonna call him Skiddly Poop. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The next one, straight up. Okay, I have to go with her. Like, really.
Oh God, I just don't even know where to start.
Jenny.
Oh, take the comment down so we can see the rest of it.
That's what I'm doing right now so we can see it. Don't wipe your nose and put it on the plate. Gosh. Why?
Never invite Jenny to a potluck.
Have you never done that before, Raquel? I'm just curious.
I have, but it's been in the case of where I have been just sick on the couch. And like if the hubby brings me something to eat or some toast or something, and the most energy I have is to get my tissue off of my face and just put it somewhere that's normally where, but no, you don't find, I'm not just, I certainly don't have like people at my house wipe my nose and then just put it on the table.
Well, thank God, because when I come to visit with you, now I know that I won't have to worry about you wiping your nose and putting the tissue on your plate or mine.
Yeah, we're pretty much a snot rag free household here. Try to keep the germs down to a minimum.
Wait, hold on. Did Debbie say she loves them? Debbie, how?
I love them. I am with Debbie. I love Jenny and Sumit.
That scene with the mom and her
I
was the
love
best. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. She is sitting there smiling up a storm. I thought I had a picture of that. She is just
it.
smiling, and the mom is looking at her. I kind of think I might. Let me look. The mom
She's
is
like,
looking
and
at her,
you are you,
and she goes,
you
"You're
know how it
useless."
is like when you're reading a scary book to a baby and you're like, and then Freddy Krueger came in and killed everyone. But as long as you have that voice and you're nodding your head yes with a smile, you could say anything. That is how I felt like with Sumit's mom. Like just smiling at her and being like, you are just so useless. Yeah, you are useless. You are. You are.
Oh, I don't have a picture of that one, but I do have a picture of another one. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I do.
Oh my goodness gracious! You know,
This one you're gonna laugh at because this does seem very, very fitting. Hold on, let me pull this one up for them.
when are people? When is she just going to? Now they want to live together. Oh, I can't. I just can't. Hashtag Jenny needs. You know what? If I ever met her, I'm going to send her a T-shirt that says hashtag I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Hashtag I can't.
What do you think about this one?
Oh, look at she didn't start Make a Wish. I like to get married.
Up above it, this is Jenny and Submit, and I'm like, oh my god.
I'm sorry, but it's a plane. Womp womp. Look, it's a shooting star. And if they were, it looks like they're pretty high up. He may actually push her off the edge of the cliff.
So hold on. This point, like you're saying, they're completely they're done. We know they're never going to get married.
They are not done. I have got to disagree with you.
No, I don't know. I don't think they're done.
No.
I'm just saying the marriage thing it just should be off the table altogether. Why would
I don't know. I kind of feel like I took the clues from Hate Mom because she kept on calling her like saying a daughter-in-law does this. If you want to be a good daughter-in-law, if blah 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 as a daughter-in-law, I just feel like we are going to be seeing these two on the show for another 3 seasons. It's almost like watching like the Lord of the Rings when you were at that last scene and whatever his name is was trying to climb the mountain but kept on falling and climb and fall and climb and fall, and I'm screaming at the TV because, by the way, I was not a Lord of the Rings fan, but I got sucked into it, and I'm screaming at the TV, just climb the damn mountain. Just get up the mountain. We don't need to do this for 20 minutes. I feel like it's going to be that. Like, I think that, and then I think that I think they're going to do like The Bachelor. Jenny and Sumit's wedding is going to be like a whole spin-off of her.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't though. Come on, Raquel. Look at what Debbie said. Lives in a big East Indian community, and the generations do all live together. Okay, I get that.
And they do.
I do get that.
Absolutely do.
And I get that. But
she's going to end up living with them.
You think?
Tell me she's not. Okay, Susie. Jenny has done everything except for go get plastic surgery so she can look 30 years younger. That is the only thing she has not done.
You are right about that. I think she's pretty desperate, right?
She is like, I have dumped everything I have in life into making this work. I cannot go back to the U.S. with my tail between my legs and say this didn't work.
Oh, that would suck.
It would suck so bad. Trying to not his grandmother.
I did hear her say that. I'm not his grandmother.
She said it a couple of times. She's like, grandma. Reminds me of Mike and Angela.
Did you hear what she said, though? Even after that, she goes, I'm not his grandmother, okay? She goes, I could be his mother, but not his grandmother. And I'm sitting next to my kiddo, and I looked at her, and I go, so that's better. That makes
my God, that's right, Debbie. Smith's mom is definitely going to be looking after Jenny when she gets older. And then when they were in the bedroom talking, he was like, wouldn't you like to live with my parents and have my mother take care of you? And I was like, oh, she's going to be taking care of her all right because, and when she's declining in health, you're not going to be changing her diapers. It's going to be your mother. Oh my God. It's just,
The look on her face, I have to admit, the look on her face was, as she's sitting there, like, trying to help her do this cooking thing, which, I mean, honestly, did y'all see that? Like, she doesn't understand the language. There is a huge language barrier. I mean, I don't know what
they've been together. They've been together for what, 3 years now?
Oh no, longer than that.
But don't you think that if you were going to go and move to India, that you would at least have been picking up some words to be able to communicate a little bit?
That's when she doesn't look completely confused when the mother speaks, because I think she picks up on parts of it.
Right.
I mean, and maybe she's also getting their expressions, which if that's what she's doing the time, it looked like she smelled something stanky because she was not a happy person.
She sure did pick up on the word grandma.
That one was like, boom, just like that.
She was like, what? I was waiting for her to be like, somebody hold my jewelry, because we're going for it. I 100% believe that she will end up, to make him happy, living with his parents.
God. I don't think I couldn't give up that much of myself. I couldn't do it. I could not. Canada
next week.
I know. I saw that, and I'm like, she goes, because she goes, the whole diarrhea thing, and she goes, oh my gosh, just once or twice. She goes, I've gone like 4 or 5 times, and she goes, but I still get up and keep on going.
I still do everything because diarrhea is just diarrhea. Remember when you had children? You didn't get to lay in bed just because you had diarrhea.
Oh,
you had to get up. You had to get up. So she is like the poops should not keep you in bed. Get up.
I remember one time when I was younger and my little kiddos were younger, we all got a stomach virus at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we didn't have that issue we just discussed, but we all had the other issue, and it was like we ended up finally at some point sleeping on the floor with buckets everywhere.
All the buckets. You had all the buckets around you.
We found a like an older, I guess they call it bedspread back there. I guess that's what it was, and that's all we had left. Everything else was I was watching.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, please, like, just, I was fine if I was sick, but just, like, I couldn't handle it. My kids being sick, too, because it was, like, one after the other, and I'm like, this.
You're like, get the bucket. Get the bucket.
Somebody was going to yell that to my lovely ex-husband? Get the bucket. Get the bucket. Who are you talking to? You talking to me? I don't do stuff when it comes to kids or wives. I don't deal with them at all.
Well, we do have a puke bucket. That's what we yell. Get the bucket.
We have those little throwaway things now. I got used to those because when Ashley was, having all the nausea and stuff. Yeah, they had those back then.
I feel like you need to get those little puke bags from.
That's what I'm talking about. The little disposable. Why are we talking about puke? That's gross.
Well, we went from poop to puke.
Thanks, Debbie from Canada.
Yeah, thanks, Debbie from Canada. Thanks, Susie. It's me, Debbie from Canada.
So
that is my prediction. They're going to end up living together with his parents and the rest of the family and everybody else, and it will be drama, but yet he and the mother become good friends again. Because remember, he'd said, you and my mom used to be really good friends, which I think is funny considering that they don't speak the same language, especially back then when she was first in India. So I don't know. That's what I think. I think we're gonna see them together.
I think I'll just fast forward through that.
And I will be watching every second of it. Every
Well,
second.
I don't know, but the parents do bring a whole different dynamic into it. I will give it that.
They do. They do. It's funny.
Yeah.
And I, you know, and you have to, I did feel like Smith's mom, although she wasn't respectful in what she was saying, was really, it was coming out of, are you prepared for this? Because
True.
we've kept you from the family. They're going to be making fun of you. They're going to be talking about your back, behind your back. Are you going to be okay with that? And Jenny responds,
She
no.
says no.
No, I'm not. I
Okay,
agree. They're too entertaining.
she's not going to fast forward either.
Too
I'm
entertaining.
joking. I never actually fast forward. I say, oh, I'm going to fast forward through this couple because actually, though, I did this evening because I was like a little late watching the show and it was Corey and Evelyn. So, and the same old crap was going on. So I'm like, fast forward. Nah.
You're like,
I didn't bother with watching any more of that because it was too much.
right.
Oh, Kentrelli, hello.
Hello.
She's a sweetheart.
Hello.
Everybody in here is a sweetheart. I just haven't seen Kentrelli in a while.
Welcome.
Okay, so we have those two done and dusted. Okay. Who should we go with next? Skiddly Poop.
Let's go with Skiddly Poop.
Skiddly Poop and Alina. Oh, for the love of God.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody please take that boy's damn social media away.
She's trying. She's really trying. She's not want to delete it.
And here's the funny part. Okay, Steven sure does not want to delete those social media accounts. It says even Jesus had friends who were girls, you know?
You know?
They did, Steven, but I don't think they flirted with them.
Yeah.
That's pushing them up just a little much. Wait.
He's just becoming even more and more of a creeper, I gotta tell you. I don't think
Debbie has a question. It just says question. What's your question? Yes, you finally made it to my live. Yay! I'm so glad. What does the ASPL mean in the background, Andrea? Okay, that's a good question. Well, A stands for Ashley. S is for me, my name. P is for my other daughter, my youngest one. And the L is for my last name. Yeah, I know. I did them in weird order. Thank you for asking, though. That's an interesting question.
I was looking on the meme. I was like, I don't see that.
Yeah,
and then I was like, oh, that's right.
I don't necessarily pay attention to it. And I thought about that when I was sitting here one day. I'm like, I should take those down. But I didn't. So what do you think about this? Jesus had friends.
Jesus is also not happy with him right now with all of his kind of lies. God lover for obviously he does not want to get rid of social media. And social media, it is hard. I wouldn't even say for like I'm going to reach out to this chick. But he is over there. He's in Russia. This might be how he talks to his family. This might be how he still communicates with his friends over here. But you know what? I think that I would probably say start. I don't know, because he is just full of shit. I'll be honest with you.
Debbie says, but Jesus have 100 friends. Okay, Debbie, comment. That's best comment of the night, officially. Best comment. I have to agree. with that. I know. I will tell y'all this. I will update y'all. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but at first he didn't have social media. He didn't have an Instagram, at least when the show first started.
Well, because that's like a requirement when you start the show.
Well, it usually is, except for he's been told to get rid of his. But I did notice today when I was looking up something, I'm like, oh, he has an Instagram now. So just so y'all know, go look him up. Just
how he talks to the ladies.
You can just Google it, Steven and Alina on 90 Day Fiance, and they always tell their Instagram names. And he definitely has an Instagram.
I kind of feel like it's a requirement. I really do. I think the show wants them to, because that promotes the show.
Exactly.
So I'm sure they tell them get on all your social media platforms. If you don't have social media, get on it. Like all of that kind of stuff. So I'm sure that has probably gotten him into trouble, as it did with
Probably. Well, and
Colt.
here's the other thing with social media. Once these people go off the show, they have to have something to help source their income.
And they also apparently Sentis.
They do what?
Sentis, the candles. I swear, I feel like for a while there, it was like Shane was selling scent. Yeah, and again, nothing wrong with Sentis. The candles are fabulous. I love them. Shout out to Sentis.
Senti or Sensi?
Is it Sensi? I always thought it was Senti. Is it Sensi? Oh, look, I didn't even know what it was.
I think it is.
But I was thinking,
wait, who was selling?
Shane was selling them. Tony.
Love After Lockup, Shane?
Yes, it was a lot of the Love After Lockup people.
What?
Selling them. After their first there, and I feel like that company goes after all of these people on social media and go, sell our stuff, promote our stuff, because like it was kind of weird how they were all kind of promoting it
right
at the same time, and I was like, did they just do like a blanket campaign across the board?
If you notice though, TLC's big thing was the Team blends or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Was one of them. The other one was Flat Tummy or something like that.
Yep. Yes, there was a lot of the 90 Day Fiancés.
Yeah, I could be saying that wrong, but I know a lot of them are pushing like those particular products.
Yes.
I get
it's called the Ponzi scheme products.
They kind of are.
Ooh, did I say that out loud?
I think you did.
Sure did.
Sure did.
Go ahead, Amway. Look what you paved the way, Amway. Yeah, so I have to tell you, I think that he is creepy. I really hope that she is like, yeah, no, I'm kind of done with this. And I really hope that they're not back for season 2 or their second season, because I kind of think they're boring too.
I think though that TLC thinks they're very entertaining.
I'm not really sure how.
Well, I'm not sure how either, but well, because this dummy is trying to like stick his tongue down in the wine glass so that he can like, not drink it, but at least taste it.
He needs to start asking, what would Jesus do? Since he thinks that Jesus had friends and that, yes, he needs to have that bracelet.
I saw that too, Debbie. Yes, everybody, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. So you guys will know when I go live. Please, please, please. I really appreciate it. It's super easy. It's free, but it helps me out.
And it's free. And you know what? Maybe
I like
Susie will end up going and selling Amway products. Yeah. You're going to know that she has arrived as soon as she starts selling you candles and flat belly and cleaning products.
Mm-hmm. And if that flat belly stuff really works, let me tell you something. I can sell ice to an Eskimo if I have to.
Let me tell you, I followed TikTok weight loss, and I was like, ooh, this looks good. And then I'm like, nah, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's not really, I don't want to do that.
So Debbie and I apparently see the same things posted. I saw that too. I posted where Stephen with the V and Alina are still together. I did see
that. Okay.
Apparently they were on a trip to Greece together. And
wasn't that the rumor that they might have gotten married?
I don't know if they got married or not. And see, that's the thing with marriages out in different countries like that. We can't look those up.
Debbie from Canada would like a case of the flat belly, please. We would all like a case of the flat belly. Either that or $20,000 for
Girl, I'm with you on that one because
the suck and tuck. I'll take that too.
Right now, I'm just covering everything up. That's not a good thing.
There you go.
Not a good thing. No, that's not it.
Oh my god.
So, what did you think of their little spa day?
I thought it was So, okay. So, and again, not very familiar with the Turkish baths.
Right.
In my mind, the Turkish bath was where men went to socialize. Maybe I might be thinking of Roman history and the Turkish baths. I did
Right.
not realize that that would be considered a spa day. To me, a spa day is going to get like massages but it is Russia and
Facials,
right and
everything.
right a wet herbal yoga class might be a spa day. With a creepy owl staring at me.
With the bark for a treat, right?
Yeah, right. And I like that dipped in Cool Ranch. So,
I can't get past the bark. I mean, I can't imagine that being very comfortable either going down or the other way.
no, or coming out. And let's hope that Ginny doesn't end up eating tree bark next episode. That's going to be really bad for her. That might be the reason why she's in the bed. But I didn't really get it. I'll be really honest with you. I didn't get it. It didn't have like a bath. It looked like, so they went to the sauna. They went to a sauna for the day. That's what I kind of took it as.
Exactly. I have to, okay, this is the part where I got confused too, but him asking for the cold water. Debbie,
I'm hot.
Anybody who knows me knows that if I was sitting up in a hot room like that, sweating my butt off, that would be exactly what I would be begging for. Give me the cold water now.
I need the cold water now. I would have been laying in the sink.
I would have been crawling out the door trying to find something to get cold.
It's like, why is that woman wedged in the sink with the faucet running? Because it's hot. It's just really, really, really hot, and I can't take it.
Well,
you tell me stop.
I will never be getting in any kind of a sauna or anything. I don't even like to get in a. You know what? I don't even like a hot tub. I can't tolerate it.
I am okay with a hot tub if it's on cool. How's that?
That's not cool. That's not a hot tub. That's just a tub.
It's just a tub. It's a tub of bubbles outside where I can have my wine, and if it spills, I don't feel bad.
Oh, amen to that. Gotta have the wine. Gotta have the wine.
They didn't have like a picnic. They didn't get like food with their spa day. It was a sauna. He took her to a sauna. And they were all wrapped up in towels, and I thought he was thinking, "I'm gonna get a little coochie coo in the Turkish bath." But how do I tell the camera crew to hit the road? Because I
think you and Debbie are thinking along the same lines.
Yes, that's right, Debbie. That's exactly what it was. I was like, I think that you thought you were going to get freaky in the sauna. And then the crew was like, "You're not leaving, huh?"
Well, remember, he's a virgin.
Oh, that's right, twice.
He's a virgin.
Right, twice. He's a twice.
He's a virgin twice.
Yeah, the first one didn't count. Yeah, he's a virgin twice. That's right, he's a virgin.
I don't know. I see her point a little bit with. Okay, so when she confronted him about her friend messaging him, right?
That he tried to turn on her.
Yeah, did you see his face? He was like, you set me up. Like, oh my gosh, you're the bad person here.
He knew, and this is where, Susie, I was kind of thinking, was this a little setup?
Because set up, yeah.
Because I feel like it was one of those things of where she was like, "Have you ever texted anyone?" And he was like, "Have you ever gone on social media and had a conversation with another woman?" I was waiting for him to go, "Maybe."
Well, he's a little bit slow. Manny, I agree. I call BS too. I think she literally had to say, "By the way, that person who messaged you is my friend Masha." She had to put it out there, the information for him, because he's like not getting it, which makes me think, did he really get a message from her? If so, was he not thinking about it in the same way that she's thinking about it? You know what I mean?
No, I think that I took that as soon as she said, "Have you been text messaging?" I think he was like, "Oh crap, she got my phone." Because I think that when he's on social media, I think that he thought, because I don't think that she was the only one, that he was kind of caught and he was trying to figure out. I don't think that he realized that she was actually friends with her and it was a setup. I think that he thought, how the hell did she see my messages? She must have either gotten my phone or something like that. It is the season of cheating. We've already talked about that earlier.
How did you know that I was talking to someone named Masha? How would you know that?
Right. He totally failed. And she said, I tested you. It was a test.
Yeah, he did fail.
He failed.
The bathing suit thing was weird. And he does say that there was only a few messages, which she alluded to the fact that there were only a few, right?
Yeah, well, because he started flirting with her, said that he was in Turkey, and he was like, why don't you come and bring your bathing suit? And it was a little flirtatious. And right. I don't know if the friend was like, haha, gotcha. I got you, bitch.
Not. Huh? I don't know. I was kind of hoping that the mother was going to convince her at the beginning of all that to take her away, but I mean, she's going to do what she wants to do. Mm-hmm. And if she's going to make mistakes, then the mom has to let her.
Yeah, I mean, and with most, younger kids, maybe they're not really kids, but you don't know. She might be the type that if I tell her don't date him, they're going to end up getting married next month. So Susie's like, that's me.
That's me. I had not one person telling me. I had my whole family saying,
right.
Don't do it.
So when the village comes out and says don't do it, you should probably listen.
Not only did I do it, I almost puked at the altar. Sorry, we're talking about puke again. My bad. But I literally almost puked at the altar. And it poured down rain that day. I mean, it's like every sign from God that could happen.
Right.
Happened. There was a huge field of red flags everywhere. And I paid attention to not one.
Right. Oh, you saw them. But you were like, that can't possibly be my red flag. That must be other. Oh, it rained on my wedding day. No, actually, that means good luck. No. Yeah, there you go. There's your red flags right there. There they are.
Your sound went funky again. What happened?
What? I'm sounding funky.
It sounds like you're in like a tunnel.
I'm in a tunnel?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me take a look at my audio and see what's happening. Is it better now?
No, it's still doing it.
No, mine says that it's good. Can you guys hear me in the chat?
Oh, wait. There it goes. It just went back to normal.
Oh, it says I sound fine, too. Thank you, Susie. It's me, Debbie.
So am I the only one that's hearing that?
You are. You're it.
Really?
It's just you. Maybe I'm just messing with you. And sometimes talking like a robot.
Okay, so everybody's saying you're clear to them. Okay, it must be me.
Must be you.
I would blame it on my really expensive phone, but Samsung might not like that.
Don't say that because Samsung's going to cut you off right now.
you know they're listening too. That's the
I know.
Oh, yes, I will put this out there, y'all. I finally got the big bad T-Mobile home internet system. So I'm super excited to see how it's actually going to work. Because then I can use my home computer, like my PC. But I have a plan for what I would like for Christmas. I want a new laptop. Mama, if you're listening.
Mom, if you're listening.
Mom. No, my mom is a sweetheart.
You're going to have to ask Santa. You're going to have to go sit on many, many, many Santa's laps this Christmas. Hit all the malls. Hold
on. Are they Australian by any chance? The Santas?
All the Santas.
Are all the Santas are Australian? I know what you
think about Australian Santas. I'm just saying that if you want a really nice laptop, you're going to have to go to every mall and hit every Santa.
I know.
Santa lap dances all the way across your state.
Are there hot Santas though? Because that I'm totally willing to
Usually,
do.
no. There's
Yeah.
not usually hot Santas. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh.
That's not true. Last year on Instagram or Facebook or something, there was something that was circulating of all the hot Santas. Holy hot Santa. Wow. Wow. That could actually be a segment close to Christmas
I
on
will have to find
don't
my
you wish this
picture.
was your mall Santa?
I have
Because
a picture of sitting in the laps of some of the dancers from is it Thunder Down Under in Vegas?
any of them dressed in a Santa outfit.
Holy have mercy on my soul. They're
Oh
hot.
my
I got to
goodness.
find that picture and I have to share it because it
In
is a picture for oh
Put that
oh
as your backdrop instead of the air
yes.
balloons. Put them back there.
Yes. I will do that. I went in November and it's been years ago. It was the last time I've been there, as a matter of fact. Debbie
Oh my
goes,
god.
"Hey, Natalie, I saw you come in there, cutie baby." She goes,
Hello.
"We have old ones here." Well, you know what? But if I get a new laptop though, it's just sitting on the lap, right? I don't have to do anything.
Uh-huh.
But I'm sorry if I feel anything happening. I'm like, that's it. I'm out. Bye. Bye,
Here's your
bye.
dollar. I gotta go.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Sorry, but no. Nope. I have standards, you know.
Standards. You got some standards.
I have standards. Yes.
Oh my god.
So hopefully that will be my Christmas present for this year because yay.
Excellent.
Because I
Excellent.
wanted to deal with like upgrading like my home computer and
Mhm.
all that junk when I can just like have it all one little nice little package right there.
Mhm.
Not that kind of package either. I just caught what it did say.
Not the kind with not the box with the hole in the bottom.
No.
Like, come and get your gift.
I don't want that one.
I don't want that one either.
All right, now our last, my favorites. Last but not
Did we
least,
get through? No, we forgot about
who do we forget?
Vinny and
Oh crap! Yes,
them.
we did. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I had anything pulled up for them. Oh my god! I totally forgot about this picture. Did anybody see this?
Oh, let me see. Where do I just hit the wrong button? Didn't submit or the reason I avoid going to people's homes. The next episode of Hoarders.
Look at their house. I'm like, who did that? And I want to give credit to whoever did it, but I don't see the person's name or anything like on this picture because I would.
Oh my god, that is hilarious! And I will tell you, I paid very close attention to Jenny's kitchen this episode. It looked still messy, but not as messy as it looked before.
It was nicer, right? I mean,
I
think there was some improvement there.
There was some. I will tell you, there was some improvement, and I felt like this. I really want to see what her bathroom toilet looks like.
Oh no,
just the whole bathroom, like not just the toilet, like the whole bathroom. I want to see what the toilet looks like. I want to see what the shower looks like. I just want to see it all. Like, show me everything, because you say that you clean, but Mick's mom does not think that you clean, and I just want to know: do I feel like do we Americans look at it as the house being cleaned one way, and they look at it as something different?
No, I'm glad I don't feel very inept right now because I just cleaned up our bathroom like a couple days ago, and thank God, because right now I'd be going, all right, it needed some work.
Yeah, I see this picture and I really feel like cleaning right now.
I'm laughing because Natalie is saying hello to Debbie, but it says, "Hey, Susie, it's me, Debbie from Canada."
Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny.
You weren't here earlier, but she like totally was messing with me because I was like, "Hey, Debbie, like make sure you're let's subscribe to my channel. Make sure."
Oh my god,
and
that is so funny.
She goes, "I come in under Deb," and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." She goes, "You know what? I'm just gonna change it to it's me. It's Debbie from Canada." I didn't know she was gonna go, "Susie, it's me, Debbie."
No, Deb, you cannot change your name. You will forever now be Susie. It's me, Debbie from Canada.
I love it.
You got to keep it. You have to keep it. You got to keep it.
I think I love it. Actually, if she does change it back, it'll let me know.
Oh my god, you got to keep it. You got to keep it.
Oh my god. Okay, let's get rid of that picture.
So, Vinny,
I don't think they even Did I even bother? I didn't even put it.
Did you forget about them? I mean, it is the season, I told you, of either cheating or being accused of cheating. Because her jealousy is out of control. Like, you are in the US and you expect him to just sit in the house. It reminds me of like Michael and Angela. Like, I don't want you going out. I don't want you hanging out. I'm here in the US, so you should go to work and come home and not go anywhere and not be with your friends. He's like, so you are not here.
Where is is it Leandro? Was that his name? Is he back in the US?
Leandro.
Remember her ex-husband?
Oh, I don't know, but she's here because the baby needs heart surgery.
Yeah, heart surgery.
Yeah, she said that he was going to go get surgery. That's why she's here.
Yeah, it's not heart surgery, though. He has a hernia.
Oh, is it hernia? Oh, I didn't know. Yeah. Maybe it was hernia. I thought it was heart.
And
I couldn't tell because she talks like this. Oh, my God, Minnie, you went out with your friends again. I hate you. I can't believe you went to church and I think you slept with someone. I'm like, oh, my God, just stop. Just stop talking.
And then shortly after that, the next one is where they show him going, with this crowd where they're clearly celebrating an Ethiopian holiday, which is similar to like our Christmas, is what I gathered from it.
That's when they believe that like Christ, I guess, rose, and that's why they do the bonfires, and it's obviously religious.
If it's when they believe Christ rose, then that would be like their Easter.
I guess I don't know. I thought that he had said something, but I also thought that the baby was having heart surgery, and it turned out to be hernia. So I'm not really sure.
I thought it was really cool, and to be honest, I wish TLC would show more of
that stuff,
that type of stuff.
Yes,
because we know that they're there and they're together and they're going to get married or whatever it is they're doing. I would prefer they show more of like all of the different, backgrounds and their culture. I need to be immersed in their culture. And 90 Day, I wish that TLC or Sharp Entertainment, whoever, would figure that out and go, okay, let's give the people what they want. Of course, we want to see the love story, but I want to see more of the.
Do they really have a love story?
Well,
do they?
That's why I say at least show us the damn country, because we know they don't.
She went to Ethiopia. She had a party night, got knocked up.
But what was it? Somebody said, why would you want to go to Ethiopia? I'm like, but if you look at it, it's kind of a cool place.
Well, I think I loved when they like with Michael and Angela. I would have loved to have seen more of Nigeria. Right. And culture.
We only got to see the like crappy parts of it. You know what I'm saying?
No. And it's the same thing even with Jenny and Smith in India. I'd like to see a little bit more of the culture. They do because I do feel like where they are, it does show them like more walking through parks and eating like at the markets and things. Where
COVID, I think, is probably a big issue too, because when all this was filmed, it's been a while.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. I think that she is whiny and needy and does not want, and her jealousy is going to, could possibly, if she does not go back to Ethiopia, which now, she's claiming in, next week, she's saying she's not going back. But I believe that she's not going back.
I think 100% she goes back. I think she goes back. I noticed that, Minnie. You're like, if you think about it, you just said Jenny and Submit. Do you not see the very opening where they're showing them standing? It looks like they're standing in a freaking war zone. Okay, yes. I understand that there are parts of it that look like that, but you couldn't have chosen a nicer backdrop.
Right. Because I think that's where they live. Remember, they're on the wrong side of the tracks.
Well, that's pretty wrong. That's pretty wrong right there.
They ended up having to go and move across to the other side of town.
I do remember them saying it was the wrong side of the tracks. Yeah.
Right.
By the way, people don't ever go to that side of the tracks.
side of the tracks. If you go to India, stay off of that. That reminds me, remember Devin and what was it? Young, what was
Oh
his
my
name?
God.
It's not, oh my God. Yun Hu Yan.
I
Oh my God.
forgot already.
Oh my God, I can't remember what his name is.
Starts with a J. Starts with a
Right.
J, right?
But remember, they were like out in the country. That's where his parents live. Still didn't look that great. Then he moves, then he gets the apartment, and Jihoon and Devin was just like, this is a crap hole. And I was like, I have stayed in worse Motel 8s than where that is. And I'm sure maybe the neighborhood wasn't that great. I don't know, because again, it's not like they really showed a lot of a lot of the neighborhood itself.
Right.
But it was like on a back street. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? Debbie's right. I remember seeing that. Benny did come to the States and do an MMA fight, and I believe.
I wonder if it's on the K1, because she has already said, remember when she went there, she applied for the K1 just in case if they ever decided to move back to the
I forgot about
States.
that.
She applied because she knew that it could take years to get it. So she was like, let's just, it's just really funny when you look at all of the different couples, and like a lot of them can't just go, hey, you know what? I'm just going to apply for the K1 just in case we use it or not.
Right.
Everybody else is like doing GoFundMes and scratching every penny that they have.
In her case, though, I mean, she was kind of raised with a silver spoon in her mouth.
So like her dad's a doctor, her mother is a nurse.
You can't fault someone for being raised like that. And I've often said that. Why do people do that? Why do people put people down? Because they were born into a household where there's money. I've seen that
absolutely
happen.
I absolutely agree.
Because do you want everybody to be born and raised in a situation where they're poor as hell and have to scratch and fight to have anything in their life?
But if you notice, they are the only couple that they have not really. They're the only couple that they have not shown the struggle of the K1, because there was no struggle with the K1.
Yeah,
so they can't play up when the K1 stuff with them, because she was like, nah, I'm just going to apply for it. If we get it, we get it. It's going to take a couple years, whatever.
Yeah.
If we've got any immigration issues, I'll just get, we'll get the lawyer to pay for it.
I really do hope, for both of them. I know that he's happy there in Ethiopia, but I really do kind of hope that he does get to come here because he has another son here.
Right.
So for that reason, I really, really, really hope that he does get the K1 and he will eventually get to see his other son, because that's not fair.
Well, all I know is that some folks in this chat need to go and send me his Instagram so I can figure out what the heck is going on now. I want to know. I don't want to wait.
You don't follow Beniam? What in the
I do not. I do not follow him. I do not follow Benny. I'm going to have to.
Girl, this boy has got some muscles.
I'm going to have to follow Benny just so I can see what's going on. I'm surprised because
I have to agree with Debbie on this one. First few seasons were more genuine. The last few, not so much. But that's not totally true, Debbie. I feel like there are a few couples that are more genuine than others. And not that they're not genuine. I think that they're just having to make up more, add a little more drama to make it, more to draw people in. Just like I've often said, I don't do drama on this channel. And that's probably why I will never get the following that other people who I'm very aware of tend to have more drama on their channels. And that's their thing. That's fine.
I agree, Debbie. It's more scripted.
I don't prefer it.
Right.
Yes.
It's definitely more scripted.
I think you're right. Minnie says, oh, follow him.
I am. Well, because I'm really kind of surprised because, as long as you are on an active season and you are under contract, you're not really supposed to be posting a lot of pictures on Instagram. Right. You're not supposed to, like Corey and Evelyn, we didn't really know about, they were split up until the show started, and then it started to be apparent that that they had split
I
up.
knew because he was out here. He was in Arizona. That's how I met him.
But you knew because you laid eyeballs on him.
Yeah.
I mean, most people, he wasn't posting Instagrams, hey, I'm out at the club with my new chick, or hanging out with all these girls, right?
Like, that's exactly why she blocked me. Thank you. You just reminded me. That's why she blocked me. Right. I shared a picture. It was a meet and greet where I went to meet up, and there was Corey, Ben and Akini, and David and Annie. Mm-hmm. And for a hot minute there, I was just standing there talking to him, and it wasn't about anything it wasn't anything interesting. I probably asked, how is Evelyn? Something to that effect. Mm-hmm. Trust me, I wasn't coming on to the guy.
Right.
And I posted that picture and tagged him in it, and she was like, oh, look at something about all these hoes just trying to get my attention and act like he was with them. I'm like, girl.
Wait, she called you a hoe?
I was just like, she's calling everybody. She's calling somebody else a hoe tonight on the show or whatever. When I watched it.
Oh, look at you. Like, okay, Susie, you made hoe status.
Yeah. Nothing like being called a hoe from a 90-day fiance cast. You have hit it big. Like,
did you respond with the age-old middle school response of "takes one to know one"?
I did it because she blocked me. I'm like, crazy witch. All right. I see where you are. Oh, look here. She gave
thank you, Susie. It's me, Debbie from Canada. I'm going to be following him now, and I'm going to know all the stuff, but I'm not going to
just tell that Debbie is a true 90-day fan.
Right? Yes, she is. She totally is.
So I think those two are going to be fine together. I do. Wait, who got...
Sorry, you missed that. Who called you?
She missed Evelyn, Debbie called me a hoe because I shared a picture on my Instagram. At that time, it was public.
You're hoe famous.
When I shared the picture and tagged him in it, why would she see his tag picture anyway? I didn't tag her in it. I tagged him in it.
Well, because she's trolling his Instagram, wanting to know all the hoes. Wasn't it on Instagram?
It was on Instagram.
Right, yeah. She's trolling for all the hoes that he's posing with.
I mean, I did wear my hoe clothes that night, so it is possible.
That's what
Debbie, I had on my hoe clothes, and I apologize.
Did you have a bedazzled T-shirt that said Corey's hoe? That would have been nice.
I did. Nice. I might have even had other things bedazzled. I'm not sure.
Just totally bedazzled. I got my JJ bedazzled because I knew I
got that done after I went to wet yoga. I mean, I was already there. Things were being moved around, folded, and whatnot.
Folded? Did you fold your genitals?
Folded it up.
You folded them and bedazzled them. Fantastic. That is fantastic. Tell me that the creepy owl came with you. He just followed all of your bedazzledness. They gave you a free bucket and a rag because you were so bedazzled.
I don't understand why they don't offer some bedazzling on that whole post. Like, the bedazzling to me would be like the icing on the cake of that whole situation. Yes. The bedazzler, man, you can't go wrong.
You and your bedazzled hoe T-shirt.
Straight. Well, she's a straight shooter, but she's an idiot shooter because, there's a big age gap between us, first of all.
She's a straight shooter, but apparently she cannot tell a hoe from a housewife.
Yep. Exactly. I did, however, have on a cold shoulder shirt, like Tiffany. I had on a cold shoulder shirt.
Oh, you had that. Maybe that's what it was. She was
showing off the shoulders.
She's got her shoulders out.
Mm-hmm.
Classic hoe move. Classic hoe move. That's what that was. Classic hoe move. And then Susie was wearing her "I'm gonna get your man" pants.
Yeah.
Tight jeans.
Word to the wise to you people. don't show off your shoulders because apparently you get called a hoe.
Because you get called a hoe. My 90-day fiance. She sure did. 100%, Vinny.
What's funny is, and I danced with Ben, and oh bless his little heart. Y'all go follow Akini, and Akini loves to do reels with her and Ben. And okay,
I love Akini.
When I say white boy dancing, don't take offense to it, people. Don't get like, oh my God, did you hear what she said? I heard it. This boy dances like a white boy. Now, we know most white men cannot dance, but that's not true of all of them. But poor Ben, now, bless his heart. He does try, though. I have to give him props. He tries. He was just out there doing his little back and forth.
He's pretty fly. Doing the bounce. He was bouncing.
Pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah.
I really, really hope that you get invited to a Love After Lockup cast party and you get to watch Stan dance.
Oh, no.
I want to see the Stan dance. Please wear your Stan's Ho bedazzled shirt with the shoulders showing, and I'm going to get your man pants.
Now that I would never do because Lisa looks like, hello, girl, she's been in prison. She will whoop back at her pinky finger and not
Lisa's going to pull your ponytail and pull you down to the ground. But it might almost be worth it just to see Stan dance.
She probably would do me a favor and say, you know what? Here, girl, hold my earrings. Hold my earrings.
Hold my jewelry. Hold my jewelry. Taking everything off.
Well,
she's like,
let me take my Louboutins off that stand by me.
I dropped it because we always have to drop it once.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
We gotta grab once.
We got to buy her some sandbags to put on the bottom of that thing. I did that with mine. I have a sandbag thing that I use for like my photography equipment to keep it from falling over. And when I would do lives on Instagram, I would put it underneath because when the dog would come in, without fail, she would knock that thing over. I'm just like, oh.
Right here. Yep. My dog has not knocked anything over this time, but is staring at me. It's giving me eyeballs. My dog is giving me eyeballs. Like, oh, you knocked it over again.
The dog is like, you did it, not me. Thank you very much.
You did it this time, Mom. You did it this time. All right. So who do we have next? So we just go. We got the forgotten one.
Actually, many said go for the bad extensions, and I was actually thinking that. Like this is right here. So did it go from here to like there? Is that what happened? I was thinking
what happened.
There's a whole lot of them to grab too, unless she got
bad extensions.
Yes, the last one we have is
your faves. I bet you it's your faves.
Yay, Kenny and Armando.
Wait. Do you have a meme of Kenny and Armando?
No.
Why do we not have a meme of Kenny and Armando?
Because there is no mean stuff when it comes to Kenny and Armando.
No, a meme.
I don't have a meme.
But
I do have an updated picture.
Okay, let's see them.
But this one is very, very recent, in case y'all did not know. Remember how he was talking about tonight that his daughter Cassidy was pregnant, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You froze? You froze. You froze looking like, there you go, now you're back.
I didn't just freeze. I just went all the way out.
I thought you were just doing your best Frozen man.
No, this is a really good picture. I have a good one of him with just him and the baby, but I really, really love this one. The whole family picture.
I have seen. Wait, did I see that? I think I did see that.
Yeah, because it's all posted. It's on his page. But look at how sweet, and this baby was not little either.
That is a big baby.
8 pounds, I want to say 11 ounces. Like, he's a big.
Where's Armando in that picture?
Huh?
He's not there.
No, because Kenny went to Florida to be with his daughter for her to give birth. He wanted to be there like when the baby was
Armando born. Doesn't have a passport?
He probably doesn't have anybody to keep Hannah. That's my guess.
Right, okay.
Now, I don't know that. But that's an interesting question that you bring up. I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. But look at
Yeah,
the
'cause if he's
picture.
got a passport, I mean, he and his daughter can come back and forth in the country. It's not like
I know. Well, and I haven't gotten nosy and asked that question, nor am I going to, because that's
yeah.
if he wants to tell me that, then that's cool.
that
But
that's for next season when they talk about moving back to the States.
I don't think they will.
You don't think so?
I don't think they will. But I love this picture though because his daughter is on the right, who I communicate with a lot on Instagram. She's very very sweet, Cassidy.
Yes.
Um, that's her husband, I believe, on the left. That's his grandson. Oh my gosh, what is his name? I see this child all the time. I can't think of his name
I don't
exactly.
remember what his name is.
He is a doll too. Like all of his grandchildren and his children are amazing people. They're good people.
Right.
Um, I just have so much respect for him as a person. Also, how did I not know he had a son? I think, yeah, I think he has. Damn it! Now you're gonna make me question that. Thank you, Debbie. I'm gonna sound like I don't know what I'm talking about here.
Thank you, Debbie from Canada.
I'm pretty sure that he has.
I
I'm
thought
pretty
he had a son.
Huh?
I thought he did have a son.
Yeah,
Or
three girls.
maybe it's the son-in-law
I
that
think he
was
has.
there saying goodbye, but I thought he did
I
have a
think
son.
in that picture that was the son-in-law, but I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I'm not positive. Whoops.
Yes,
Okay.
I like them a lot. I think that they are a very fun couple. I am. We already know, obviously. I don't think it's a spoiler alert that they already got married because I saw pictures of the wedding. Um, I'm just wondering what their season is going to turn into because I'm just I'm like they don't have a lot of drama. Like
Sorry, y'all.
it's like a love story versus like it's so out of the norm, and maybe that's the reason why it works for them and for 90 Day is because it seems like it's an actual love story about overcoming obstacles.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
Versus
in
the
my
drama.
personal opinion, I think that their love story is it is, if not the most real, is
Right.
definitely one of the most real. I mean, there's
Right.
Lauren and Alexia, and there's a few others that I think were just absolutely meant to be.
Right.
In my opinion, I mean, because if you look at the way that they look at each other when they talk to each other, they're
Mm-hmm.
very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
They're very thoughtful of the way the other one feels, and you don't see that
Mm-hmm.
often on these shows. Um, and I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably personally involved because I've supported them from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But I will tell you there was a moment in the show that I had to actually say something to my husband, and I said,
okay,
"Oh
I
my
thought
God,
he does have 4 children, Raquel. That's what I
he
thought.
does have four. Okay,
3
yeah,
girls and a
that's what I
boy.
thought. I thought he had a boy, right?
Bryson, Madison, Taylor, and Cassidy, and the grandson is Cooper. That's it. And
Cooper.
the new grandson is
I
Julie.
kept on thinking Colin, but I knew that wasn't it. So I there was this moment when he went into the laundry room and the wash machine wasn't working, and he came back and he's like, Armando, the wash machine isn't working," and he went, "Did you push the right button?" And I said to my husband, I was like, "That would be you and I if we lived in the Dominican Republic." You would have been like, "Did you push the right button?" And I'd be like, "Of course I pushed the right button." Who knows if he actually
I
pushed
get
the right
those
button?
stupid questions all the time anyway. It doesn't matter what it is. I get dumb
Right,
questions like that. Like, excuse me,
right.
was I just born yesterday? Of course
Was
I
I
did.
just born yesterday? No, of course I pushed
Um,
it. But remember, the thing is that not so the laundromat that they went to, it actually was the wash machine and dryers, the dials, like the settings, was in
they were
English.
in English, yeah.
But I have a feeling the reason why I asked about the right button is, obviously not all appliances are going to be in English.
Right.
So it is very possible that the wash machine and dryer in the, where they live,
Is
their
in
laundry
Spanish.
room, it could
Yeah.
be in Spanish. And maybe it was like a legit question. Are
It
you
could
sure you
be.
pushed the right button? Because you may not have understood and you might have been hitting the stop button instead of the start.
Or do we think that Armando is finding a little bit of sense of humor and, just thought that would be a funny question to ask?
Yes.
That's the reason they work.
I would actually like
Yes.
to see.
Like Minnie says, that's the reason they work, because it's honest and real. I
Yes.
absolutely believe that with
Right.
my whole heart. I've not seen
Right.
a couple like that since Lauren and Lexi. Thank you. I said the same. I see it. Like, it's the way that they look at each other.
Right. The
Their
only thing that I would go ahead.
No, their communication skills, I think sometimes they're a little bit, like tonight, clearly he wasn't communicating how he felt, which is kind of what this whole episode was about, was how much he was homesick, which can totally relate. I'm not in another country.
Right. He's
However,
got a new grandbaby that's coming. He wants to be with his family.
I don't consider Mexico to be like another country. I know it is.
It is.
I know it's very different there. I've been there.
Totally different.
But I mean, as far as like, Ethiopia and all that, I mean, you're thousands and thousands of miles
away. He can drive to Florida.
Yeah.
Like, he can actually get in the car and drive to Florida.
Yeah.
I would say the only thing that I would like to see more of from them is a little bit more of the funny. Do you know what I mean? The sense of humor. I do feel like they both have a sense of humor, but I feel like the show really focuses on seriousness.
The serious
They're always serious. They're always having serious conversations. They're always talking, like, they're communicating, which is great.
Right.
That's what we want to see, and it's great that they're communicating. I would love to see the funny moments. I'm sure, like, that was the him talking about, did you push the right button? I was like, a funny moment. There it is.
Well, and I will tell you this: Kenny is the playful, funny, outgoing, fun guy, and Armando is not really like that. But I see that since he's gotten with Kenny, like from the very beginning, because I really watched them closely on like their stories and stuff like that.
You'd be screwed. Totally screwed. We'd all be in dirty underwear. That's it.
Oh, yeah. There's no telling what would happen if I tried to. I'd be screwed. But I have noticed like a big change in Armando from the very beginning of them showing their relationship to now.
Right.
But I primarily see all that on Instagram. So that just goes to show you, TLC is showing what they want to show.
They are showing what they want to show.
Yeah.
I know you can tell that Kenny has a very laid back, kind of funny personality, a little bit jokey. You can even see in the earlier episodes of, when they were first on the show, where he would kind of joke. Armando didn't really get it. You know what I mean? And then he would be like, oh, I get it. That's supposed to be a joke. He's like, I'm joking. Right. I would love to be, because I really do think that Armando is not as serious as they really portray him to be, of just being.
I kind of think he is.
You really think so? Mm-hmm. I don't know. I kind of feel like I can't imagine that he doesn't laugh. I can't imagine that he doesn't.
I don't think he doesn't laugh. I just think that he is most definitely. I think he's an old soul. That's why they mesh. That's why they get along so well. But I do think that he is a serious person. I think that is his personality.
Right. I know, but serious people also have moments where they laugh out loud. And they have moments. Oh, absolutely. You don't think
serious? You don't live in my household.
Maybe I have not met a extremely serious person that has not had those moments where they saw something that was funny and then just had to just laugh.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when it comes to like a TV show or a funny meme or a TikTok or something like that. Yeah.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like Kenny, I feel like Kenny does make Armando laugh. I don't think that we get to see those moments what I'm getting at. I think that.
And like I said, the only time I ever catch those moments are on their Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
Mhm.
I that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see the funny moments. You give me love, you give me communication, you give me commitment, you give me, perseverance. Give me some funny. Give
Right.
me some
Yeah,
really silly
UFC
moments with
does. They
them.
don't touch on that enough. You know, they
They don't
don't.
touch
I don't.
on it at all. I don't feel like, other
And
than the butt. That was the tonight. I was like, there it is. There is Armando's dry sense of humor that
well,
came
and
out. That is
there's
hilarious.
no question that I would be asked. I know I'd be asked the same question. I mean, but seriously, actually, I would probably ask the question myself. Did you hit the right button
Did
in
you
my
hit the,
household? Because yeah, it's a possibility that they didn't hit the right button. But
Did you hit the right button? Did you hit the right button? It's kind of like, you're
I'm a
serious.
sarcastic smartass though, and sometimes it's in my household. People wonder, like, okay, is she serious right
Is she
now, or is she being funny?
serious? Is
I'm
she
like,
serious
okay,
or is she being
I'm
funny?
serious, like daggers
Right.
coming for you. If I'm
Right.
not and I'm sarcastic, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to look at you in a certain way. And after a certain period of many, many years, you don't know whether when I'm serious and when I'm
Mm-hmm.
not.
Right.
Excuse me, but open up your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, but I have him laughing on his stories, not as much as Kenny, but yes, oh, I have him laughing. He's a
Mm-hmm.
double. He's a really good guy. He's a
Yes.
really good guy.
I do. I love them. I think they're fabulous. I would love to see, like I said, that I feel like that's what's kind of lacking in their story.
Yeah,
You know, couples can be very intense, but and you can communicate and everything else. But if you don't have the love, laugh, live, I mean, I feel like I'm missing the laugh.
you know
I've got
which
the
couple
love,
does have
I've got the
that?
live.
I think Lorna and Alexi. Because do you ever see them on Pillow Talk? And actually, that's where I
No,
see more of Armando's funny side is on Pillow Talk.
I have not caught them on Pillow Talk.
Watch them on Pillow Talk, you see a different side of him.
Well, there it is, because that's
That's probably
again
the
what you said.
more
That's
relaxed.
not what the show wants to represent them as.
Yeah.
They want to represent them as, they're very serious.
I laugh at Lauren though, because she's always picking on Alexi about his what is it, his monkey
Lauren and
tails.
Alexi are. I follow them on Instagram. They,
There's
I will
they're
tell
awesome.
you, they love their babies.
They do.
Pictures of babies all the time. All the
Mhm.
babies, all the babies. I love the fact that she went public with postpartum depression.
Yeah.
I thought that was courageous of her, because she does have a very large following. I'm
Right.
sure that she has a lot of new moms that are following her, pregnant, soon to be mothers following her.
Right.
Their relationship is, if I will tell you, out of any couple on 90 Day Fiance, Love After Lockup, because there's so many Love After Lockup couples that are still together. If they got divorced, I would probably be crushed. We would probably have to do an hour-long special on them
Oh, I
to
would
get me through it.
cry. I would straight up cry.
I would
I could
be
not take it.
crushed. Right.
I couldn't take it.
They bounce off of
Right,
each
yeah.
other. They're so
What
funny.
Debbie said, I just agree. I do think I agree with her. I think. Do you
Mhm.
notice too? And I mean, they probably have the money to move out of their small apartment, but did you notice that they haven't
No,
necessarily done that? They're not. They're not flaunting. Yes, they're
no.
probably they make good money because on Happily Ever After they do. And on Pillow Talk, I think they do pretty well. And I don't know for sure the amount, but I know they do much better once they get on Happily Ever and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they're being smart and putting their money aside. And until
They don't need to do it for show.
they don't know.
They're
They don't need
like,
to do it.
you
I
know
like
what?
it. I like their little apartment. It's really
Right.
cute. I like it.
We'll stay in our apartment. We're comfortable here. They're in Miami. You know what I mean? I mean, it's like, they are smart, because where you see a lot of these reality stars go out and they're buying big houses and they're buying cars and they're doing this. And this is like once they're kind of like
Yeah.
off the show being filmed, where it is more of
I
like
would
the
have to I would
pillow
have to
talk.
say absolutely Andre and Elizabeth are one of the ones that are doing that.
Oh my God. Well, they got to keep up with the Joneses because Andre has wanted to be a Jones for a very long time, and her father didn't allow him to be. So now he's got to be a Jones. Like he thinks he's a Jones, trying to keep up with it. But you know what? At some point, all that's going to go away.
Yeah.
Like we all know that reality stars, they do not turn into movie stars. You're not going to get on TV. You are not going to have one scandal, and that's it, and you're gone. It just something that simple, and that's it, and you're gone.
Debbie, I don't know that there will be an uproar over, and I don't know if I can say that word. I mean, can I say that word? I know YouTube is really weird. You can't say certain words.
You're not monetized. You can say it.
Yeah, but if it ever becomes monetized, they'll take it down.
Will they?
I think so.
No, I didn't know that.
I think. I'm not sure. Just like, remember that one that I have on there? I don't think they're telling me that I cannot monetize off of that one video because it's 90 day.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I was on it. Why can't I share that? Excuse me.
That was me. I was actually on there.
TLC, but that was me for the whole 15 seconds of my fame. Right. Hello.
Right. No, it was me.
No, it's okay. Me. It is what it is.
Yes, she showed her breast. There you go, Debbie.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Debbie from Canada.
I think we have to use proper verbiage there. Oh, yeah. Puppy's hanging out with me right now.
I don't know. Is that like a thing now? I thought that they were totally. Now I thought that was a new thing now, where you can just go ahead and breastfeed anywhere in public without a blanket over top of you, and nobody can really see anything.
You can. Wait. Minnie says no, they won't. No, they won't. As in what? No, they won't.
Just no, they won't. Across the board. Minnie's like, no, they won't. Right. That's
she's saying because it is not monetized. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
So we can just say whatever the hell we want. Well,
you can say boob.
I don't want it to be too bad because my grandson just started following this, and
oh yeah, you might want to tell him to watch some of the older videos where I curse.
I did tell him, I'm like, maybe you should ask me before you watch certain ones, but he's a cute.
It is hard when you have truck driver mouth, when you're talking with your friends, and then you can't have truck driver mouth, and I have to find new words.
I can turn it off pretty easily, but I can also turn it back on really quickly.
Right.
Especially when I get certain messages in my DMs. I'm like, oh, no, honey. No, you didn't.
Now Minnie's like, take it down. Take it down. I don't know what we're taking down, but we're going to take it down. You know what you could take down?
I think she's right, though. That's one I think I do need to take down.
You could take that down. That right there. That. The tulips. That. That always catches my attention. Where I'm like,
you don't like my tulips?
There's that. There's that just keeps on. I'm glad that it's not a picture of somebody that would be staring at me, because I would constantly.
Maybe I should make my own little logo or something. What do you think? I have a tablet where I can literally draw my own logo.
Okay, just don't let it have eyeballs, because I don't want anything staring at me.
Oh, damn it. I was just getting ready to put a whole bunch of eyeballs.
Can you put a pet rock with the googly eyeballs right there? So I would be like, God, Susie,
you know those little googly eyeballs that you put on stuff and you shake them and they move? Yeah, I'm gonna draw those.
Staring at me. Make it stop. Make it stop, Susie.
I'm gonna draw those, and they're gonna go right up above your head over there. over there.
My eyeballs. I'm like, take it down. Staring at me. That's fine. I'll sit through the whole thing like this. So I can't see it. Oh, Jesus.
Well, I know that you have to get your bootay up in the morning, and you.
No, that's right. It's 1:05.
By the way, as of November or something, can't look right now because it's on my phone. 5th? Is it the 5th? Time changes. Time changes, right?
Yes.
It doesn't change here in Arizona, so we'll only be 2 hours apart.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right. Arizona doesn't
Mhm.
change it.
I'll be 1 hour from my mama.
Yay.
Wait, did you say you put those on your cat muzzles? Wait, what? Minnie.
Minnie's got a thing for googly eyeballs. Look
Minnie,
at that.
Minnie also said, oh, don't get me started on a takedown.
Don't get me started on a date.
God.
God,
Just let me be clear out there, YouTube world. I see you. I see y'all. I'm not blind. I do see y'all. However, I don't choose to associate with the drama.
Right. My favorite, I've often said, I have eyes and ears. I can
That is
see
true.
you and hear it.
And I do follow particular people, but I'm not going to say who.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So does that mean we will be in a different time zone? Yes, we will, Debbie, because Arizona never changes.
Arizona does not have farmers. And so the farmers, they did not. Look, I've been told all my life the reason why the time has changed is
heard that
to accommodate the farmers.
But the Arizona doesn't have farmers is a damn lie, because we do. We have tons of.
Okay, well then why is it that your farmers are fine to get up at 9 a.m. or why are your farmers okay to get up at the same 5 a.m. all year round, but yet on the East Coast and the West Coast, our farmers choose to get up an hour later or an hour earlier?
To be different. We have to be different.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. Right. I really, you know what? Now when I get off here, that is the one thing I want to look up is why does Arizona's time not change? Because I'm curious.
I'm telling you. You know why? Because the farmers were like, we don't need that. We don't need to get up earlier. We don't need to get up earlier. We don't need to. Please don't mess with us. Don't mess with us.
Debbie, of course your time changes twice a year. Everybody's does, except for Arizona. I take it back. Part of Indiana. Theirs doesn't change either. Did you know that?
They do it for businesses. Yeah, are you sure they do it for businesses? Because businesses, the time change has been around for a very, 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 very long time. And I know, like,
Minnie says it's because the sun doesn't change as much. Okay,
right,
I'm going to make this we're going to learn something.
You're gonna have to look this up, and now we're gonna have a follow-up live, so that we can talk about this. Yeah, I mean, I know that for here, I will tell you, it does get noticeably darker earlier, and noticeably, like the days are definitely shorter. So I could definitely see where the time change. That's why we've always heard that it was farming, because you wanted to give an extra hour of light.
Okay, here's the reason Arizona does not change. Arizona exempted itself from observing DST, which is Daylight Saving Time, in 1968, according to the Congressional Research Service. Mm-hmm. Time and Date notes that DST is largely unnecessary due to Arizona's hot climate. Makes sense. And that the argument against extending the daylight hours is that people prefer to do their activities in cooler evening temperatures. Mm-hmm. There you go. We do have farmers. We have farming going on here because, it's not for farming. Because think about it. So does California. Where do you think all your veggies and stuff come from when it gets super cold on the East Coast and they can't grow anything there? They all come from Arizona, California, all those areas. Now, California, I think they do have time change. I don't know why.
They do.
I don't know what the difference is. I know they do, but I don't know why. Maybe it's for the farmers.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I've always been told. When the days get shorter, the time change was to give the farmers an extra hour of sunlight. But Susie, it's not Debbie from Canada, is like, it is not for farming. She is like 100%. This is not for farming. We need to get a farmer. Somebody get me a farmer.
Farmers. Where's the almanac? I need the almanac, y'all. I'm telling you. Then we'll know for sure.
Right.
Oh crap! Speaking of time change, it's late there. I better let you go to bed, girl.
It is 1:10. Yes. So
all right, everybody, thank you
so much, everyone.
Here.
Tons of fun.
Friday is the
Friday.
day. Do not miss Friday's live. I'm not even lying. If y'all miss that live, you're going to be highly disappointed. You're going to be highly disappointed because when you find out what's going to actually take place on here, you're going to be like, oh.
We need Farmer Ted. Where's Farmer Ted? Minnie.
I know. Where the hell is
Farmer Ted? I'm going to get Farmer Ted on the line.
I don't know. Thank you, Debbie. We had fun too. But I'm telling y'all, Friday, I already have like stuff in the works.
Excellent.
Good stuff. Excellent. I wish I could give y'all more hints because I feel like I just want to say it, but I can't. I'm the worst secret keeper in the whole world. All right, everybody, have a fabulous night.
You have a fabulous night. Hey, Susie, it's me, Debbie from Canada. Please don't ever change your name. I love it.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it forever.
Now, bless her heart, she can't go into anybody else's live and speak up because she's going to be like, Susie, it's me, Debbie from Canada. And they're going to be like, okay, who is this Susie person? And who is this Susie
person? And why do I care?
Susie and who is Debbie? Debbie, actually go in and speak wherever you want because then when they ask, you can say, oh, yeah, go to this channel.
There you go. Can you Sassy Susie speaks? It's to me, Debbie from Canada. Yeah. That would be good.
And Debbie, it will be saved, but I will tell you this: it's going to be a little later on Friday night, so you might be there for it.
Yes, yeah, we're doing later.
Yeah, it's going to be a little. Well, it won't be late for her, but it'll be a little later for me. Okay, yeah, we'll keep them guessing. All right, guys, everybody have a fabulous night.
Bye.
Bye. And we'll see you later. Bye.